guys, welcome back to my channel. Today what I have for you is a review of the new Morphe Me brush subscription. About a month or two ago, I'm not 100% sure when, Morphe released a brush subscription box. So I just wanted to go ahead and give you my thoughts on the first month's brushes. How it works is obviously just like any subscription service. You pay 20 bucks a month and they send you some products. A couple of things you might notice. This in the background. Hello, say hello to this. Our surroundings have changed just a tiny bit because I am at my in-laws' house. But it's great. We're gonna be here for the holidays, so expect this up until New Year's. And then New Year's I've got a new background that I will be putting into place, which is gonna be super fun. Let's just go ahead and, first things first, we're gonna admire my Christmas sweater, which I picked up a la Walmart. Thank you, Walmart. Check this out. It's pretty freaking awesome. And let's go ahead. I don't know how familiar you are with the Morphe brushes. I've never personally had Morphe brushes before, but I do have the 350O palette, and I love, love, love that palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into the brushes that I received for this first month. The first one that I want to talk about is the Morphe M439. It looks like this. This is a dense foundation brush. As you guys have seen in my last couple tutorials, I'm pretty fond of my, and I'm sorry, I just put makeup on so it's dirty, okay? My beauty blenders, oh gosh, sorry, it's so dirty. I'm pretty fond of my beauty blender, and I have one other good foundation brush. Well, not like good, but I have been using I have a Sigma flat kabuki that I've used for a long time to apply foundation with. But since then, I got this brush. I really like it. Altogether, my favorite thing about it is that it's so soft. Oh my god, just like, the first thing I did when I got this was make my husband feel it because he doesn't make up at all. And he was like, oh my god, that is so soft. And then my secondary thing about that I love it is that it doesn't swallow product. And this is a little embarrassing, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. This Sigma brush is damn hard to clean. And I clean my brushes like every freaking day. Except for a couple days I didn't clean this one. So like if you see here, it just drinks. It drinks your foundation in. Whereas this one here, I don't have that issue with. So that is the Morphe M439. And I'm gonna go ahead and get moving because I'm on a time crunch. I gotta record this. So, and then from there, I also got the Morphe M140. It's a very large, it's a densely packed brush. I just walked upstairs. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. It's like 3 flights of stairs. I'm old. Whatever. Anyways, so it's the Morphe M40. This is like a big powder brush. I used it today to add a little bit of bronzer to my face. I'm not usually like a bronzer kind of girl, as you guys know, because I'm white as snow. So what I decided to do was to try and test this out and see kind of how the bronziness looks on me. I think what I like best about it is it's like a little softer than a contour, especially when I go with the Makeup Forever HD Stick, the 120. The nice thing about that is it's a shade darker than my skin, so it gives me a natural contour. And then from there, this will give it just a tiny bit more emphasis. It just kind of chisels out the cheekbones. You know how this works. You came to a beauty channel for a reason. Anyways, so that is the Morphe M140, and I'll show it to you again. Isn't it a beaut? And okay, the next brush that I got was a fan brush. It is the Morphe M601. Looks kind of like this. Well, no, it looks exactly like this because this is the brush. Come on, Amanda, use your brain. This is also another brush that I did not have before. It's my first fan brush. I'm not gonna lie, I suck at it. So I'm not really 120 on how I am to dip this in and things like that. But whatever, I'm still learning. I'm all self-taught, so I just kind of make it up as I go. And I'll watch a lot of makeup videos. So, and we're about to have a visitor. So, oh, here she is. So it is a fan brush. I typically use this when I apply, I think my favorite use for this is to apply highlight down the nose, like straight here. I've got a pretty thin nose. It's not super wide. So it's nice to be able to have something that's pretty thin to apply to it. And I'm sorry, I have a cold. I hate clearing my throat like this, but shit happens. So this is our visitor. I know I mentioned we have one. This is Aria, and there is a fly on the ceiling, and she wants it. Please get down, darling. Thank you. She's a tiny monster. Anyways, typically what I apply highlight to on my cheekbones is this Real Techniques brush, because it picks up a lot of powder, and I like to kind of pack it on a little bit. I typically lay down my Benefit Watts Up first, because if you go cream to powder on a highlight, it'll really kind of lock it in for one thing, and then also it really kind of takes it to the next level. I like glowy skin. I have very, very dry skin. I don't use a lot of powders, but so if I do use a powder, I'm going to lay a cream down first, because otherwise I look like cake, you know. And then the last and final brush, which is my favorite that we got in the whole pack, and by we I mean me, is this Morphe M116th. I'm not 120% on how to read this brush title, but I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you anyway, because this is my channel. I'll do what I want. Anyways, so it's this one here, guys. It is a very tiny detailer brush. Let me go ahead and grab my usual liner brush to show you a difference in size comparison. Brush go. What do I do this to myself? Oh, there it is. Okay. Anyways, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and show you my typical eyeliner brush just for size comparison, so you can see like how tiny this little brush is. This is a this is a It Cosmetics This is an It Cosmetics 217 angled liner and brow brush. Got it? Okay, nighty. Let's keep going. Anyways, so like I said, to show you comparison, I suck at this part, sorry. This is my typical liner brush on top here, and the Morphe brush down below. I have shaky hands. It's just how my hands are. They've always shaken just a tiny bit, and I also get kind of nervous when I put things near my eye, which means applying eyeliner is literally like the devil to me. But I do it every day because you gotta wing it. So this tiny little fine little brush is so nice because I can get in there and very, very lightly, like I'm a light-handed kind of person, so I can go and just kind of pull away. So you would take the brush and kind of just gently mark out what you're gonna do. Versus with these longer brushes, I find that more often than not I end up making the line too big and then making a big old freaking mess on my eye, and then I'm like, well, 6 pounds of concealer later, this kind of looks like a straight line. I don't know, we're not really sure here. So I really like this tiny little brush because it gets in there and it's teeny, and I can take really light strokes. I typically use it with my Tarte Amazonian clay pot in black, which you guys have seen in my video. It's this copper thing. Well, it's not copper, it's the shiny gold one. I really love that liner because it stays all freaking day. I would say I'm really pleased with the amount of brushes we got. Looking at Morphe's price point, I was expecting to get like 2 brushes, maybe 3, to get 4 altogether, and for so many different ranges and things. I think they covered a lot of bases, and personally I got several brushes that I didn't have before, which was really nice. I'm still kind of growing my brush collection, and I wish, no I don't, I'm not going to show you the mess here. I'm still kind of growing my brush collection, so for me it's kind of like, okay, well, this subscription is going to help me to kind of build how many I have. Those are the 4 Morphe brushes that I received from my subscription this month. I really do like them. I think that I'm going to I will definitely use the M160 most. Not going to lie, this is part of my daily liner routine now. Probably my least favorite brush is the fan brush, but I think that's just because I don't know how to use it, and you know, I mean, that's life. You gotta learn, so if you gotta learn to get better. But yeah, so there we go. I'm probably going to move my upload date to Mondays, actually, since some changes in my life have occurred. Sundays are going to be a better day to film, but not a very good day to upload. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and move my upload date to Mondays. So I will start seeing you guys from Monday, and then Monday evenings. So as you guys know from my second video, sometimes the internet sucks and the upload speeds are terrible. So I will try to have it up before Tuesday. but the goal is to have it up on Monday in the evening. So thank you so much for coming to visit my channel. If you liked the video, please hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe, and make sure you turn those notifications on. Turning those on are going to make sure that you get to know exactly when my videos go up. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come watch my review. And I do want to let you guys know that up next I will be doing a monthly favorites, and then from there I will do another tutorial. My upload schedule is going to look something like a couple tutorials, a favorites, and then a third or fourth wheel video somewhere in the middle of something different, just to kind of keep things rolling. I really like doing tutorials, but I'm not a professional, so it takes time for me to really practice these looks, and I want to make them look good for you guys. So thank you so much once again for coming to visit. Please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys next week.